Hello students, my name is Pooja Pathak and today we are going to discuss some of the questions from the topic morphology of angiosperms, stem, roots and leaf modification. Now coming to the question students, first of all the question is thorns are modified stem because they are produced from the buds in leaf axil. Now coming to the next question, fusiform roots occurs in Raphanus sativum. Very easy actually. R for radish and R for root and R for Raphanus sativus. Okay, it's easy one and it maybe it may can come in examination, so it's a easy concept. Now coming to the next question, in sweet potato the food is stored in. You all know sweet potato is a root, so it is a root tuber. Understood? Now coming to the one diagram, students, see here some of the diagrams are there. You can see here out of this diagram is very important, which I was supposed to show you all. See, this is a Avicennia, the nematophores. Actually in the saline conditions, the area here you can see one river is there. In this area actually the salinity is more in the soil, and here these are actually the breathing roots which will allow the roots to breathe. Okay, and that's why I have shown you all, and its name is nematophores. Now coming to the next question, eyes of potato represents what? Axillary bud. Okay, and stem represented by distinct solid nodes and hollow internode is named. See, while you think about it, see students, when you imagine a bamboo tree, you can see that you can understand it very easily. See, the nodes are very solid type and internodes will be hollow. Okay, so this is the characteristic of actually bamboo and some of the grass. So the answer will be here the cum. This is a cum. Okay, CULM. Now coming to the next question, phylloclade is a modified. See, very important question. Phylloclade, nematophores, cladode. These are the questions which can very frequently it is can be asked in examination. So you have to understand it. The answer will be here. Phylloclade is a modified stem. Understood? Now coming to the next question. Nematophores or breathing roots are found in, just now we have discussed in the saline area, so it will be mangrove plants. And you can see how many times it is been asked in examination. I have selected the questions which is already been asked in the examination, and it is a kind of set. Okay, so it will make you understand that how much time you are utilizing or you are using for a particular question. So without wasting the time, let's start with the next question. Floral bud tendril can be found in, the answer will be here Antigonum. It is a bee bush. Okay, the flowers are actually of wine color, and here the floral bud, the buds will be they are modified into the tendrils. Okay, now in next question, in Opuntia, very important question about Opuntia. The question is being asked, Opuntia, the spines are modification of, actually the spines are modification of the leaves. Understood? What will be there? This see Opuntia, the spines are actually the modification of leaves. Opuntia in that for particularly whole plant, it is the modification of stem, but on that particular stem the some spines will be there. That spines actually represents the leaves. Okay, they are reduced in the spines. Now coming to the next question, lateral roots originate from, roots originated from, it is originated from pericycle. Okay, from pericycle they are originated. Now coming to the next question, which one of the following is not a modified photosynthetic stem? That is pistillode. Okay, pistillode is not a modified photosynthetic stem. Now coming to the next question, ginger is a stem and can be differentiated from roots as it, you all know, ginger has what? Nodes and internodes. So this is the characteristic which make it different from the roots. So this is the question. Now coming to the next question. See, here you can see some of the diagrams also. Here you can see underground modification of stem. Here you can learn it like this: rhizome, corm, bulb and tuber. This is underground modification of stem. So you can learn it like that. Rat in cab. Okay, R for rhizome, corm, and B for bulb, and T for tuber. Okay, underground modification means underground, rat in cab. Okay, CAB, A is silent, in rat also A is silent. So underground modification you can learn it very easily. Caucasia you can see here, this is ginger. Okay, sorry, not ginger. Yes, it is a onion, and it is the aerial modification. You can see phylloclade, I have discussed it right now. Phylloclade, cladodes, thorns and stem tendrils, these are the examples of aerial modification. And subaerial modifications are also very important. Here you can see the offset, suckers, runners and stolen. Okay, these are examples of subaerial modification. Okay, now you have to understand all these. You can, why if you fail in learning the means concepts of such type of modifications and all, the trick is go thoroughly the diagrams. When you see the diagram, it definitely makes a picture in your mind, so it will help you in just for memorizing the things. Okay, it is the only trick which I can tell you. Now coming to the next question. Adventitious roots are found in. Adventitious roots are found in. Can you answer? Yes, the pteridophytes and monocots. Now coming to the next question, a hydrophyte having spongy breathing roots is. This is very important question, students. What happens actually? The hydrophytes, they have hydrophytes mean they are living in water. So what will happen in Juicia? The answer is Juicia. What will happen that they are floating actually roots. Okay, how? See, this is water. Here the plant will be there. Okay, on this the root will be, some part of the root will come out because it is a little bit swollen and spongy, and it will float on the water. Okay, and it will make them help to breathe. Okay, so this is the root actually which will, okay, this will like that. So it is floating root also, you can say. The diagram is not very good, but still I just they have actually spongy breathing root. They are solent type or spongy, so that what will happen, it will float on the surface. And this is the characteristic of Juicia. Okay, now coming to the next question. Rhizomes can be differentiated from roots in. What will be the answer here? They possess the scales, leaves with axillary buds. Okay, this is the question and answer. Now coming to the next question. See, in ginger, vegetative multiplication takes place by ginger. Vegetative multiplication. You all know what is the answer here? The answer will be rhizome. Okay. Which of the following is not an edible root modification? Easy peasy. The answer will be potato. You all know is a modified stem. It's not a root. Root will be turnip, sugar beet and carrot. These all are root, modification of root, but this potato is a modification of stem. Now coming to the next question, ginger and sweet potato are. Sweet ginger is a stem and sweet potato is a root. So the answer will be here D. Next question, very important question. So many times it has been asked, thorn of Bongvilla is the modification of. The answer will be stem. Next question, the floating roots characteristically occur in. Just now I told you all that is Juicia. Okay. Stilt roots are characteristic feature of. Stilt roots are found in, that is Pandanus. Okay, in Pandanus the floating roots are, oh sorry, in the stilt roots are seen. Now coming to the next question, an underground reduced disc-like stem covered by fleshy leaf is called. The answer will be here bulb. Okay, in onions you have seen. Okay, you have seen that is bulb actually. In them what happened, that disc like stem will be there and with fleshy leaf. Now roots develop from, the root will develop, you all know, root will develop from radicle. Phyllotaxy refers to the arrangement of, that very easy, leaves on the branches. Okay, on branch you can say. Now coming to the next question, a fibrous root system adapts better in comparison to tap root system for what? Actually, the answer will be water and mineral absorption. Okay. Now coming to the next question. In Lathyrus, very important question student. In Lathyrus, leaves are modified into, leaves are modified into tendrils. Okay. Tendrils formed as modification of petiole occurs in. In petioles, it occurs in. The answer will be clematis. In Zea May, the fibrous root originates from. That will be lower nose. Now coming to the next question, students. Pinus leaves are examples of, they are dimorphic. You all know in pinus leaves, two types of leaves are found. First of all, in upper side, that foliage leaf will be there, which is a kind of needle like, and lower in lower part the leaves will be leaf. Okay, so there are two types. This is needle like and this is scale like. So they are dimorphic. Two types of leaves are found. Okay, so the answer will be dimorphic. Which one of the following represents the most reduced stem? Very easy, that is bulb. Because in onions what will happen in the bulb, sorry, in the bulb wall, what will happen, the stem is very reduced. Okay, the tendril occurring the pea are modification of, in the pea plant the tendrils are actually the modification of what, the modification of terminal leaflets. Okay, now coming to the next question. The completely dissected, finely dissected means leaves are found in, that is completely found in the submerged hydrophytes. Okay, so now coming to the next question. Stem is specialized to perennate and stored food in. Stem, just correlate with the term. Stem is specialized to perennate and store food in. What is the answer here? The answer will be ginger. You all know the ginger is a hair stem. Apart from that, they all are the sugar. Sorry, groundnut is already means underground. Sugar beet and radish, they all are what? They are roots. They are not stem. Velamen is found in dash of venta and epiphyte. You all know that epiphytes are, means what, they will grow on the other plant. Okay, so velamen, what it will do, the velamen is a structure which is present. It is actually, it is known as hanging root. Okay, so it will help the plant, or these are the roots which will help the means this particular venda plant to hang at particular place, and it will absorb the nutrient and all. Okay, so this is the answer for the question. Means it will provide a support. And actually this velamen is a non-living compact cells. Okay, they have non-living compact cells, and they will provide support, and they prevent water loss and assist the plant in absorbing the water also. So this is the characteristic of this velamen, which help the epiphytes to completely satisfy the particular environment, or to adapt the particular environment. Now coming to the last question. Tendril of sweet pea are modification of, the answer will be here leaflets. So that's all for now, students. Thank you for listening my lectures, and very soon we will discuss and we will upload more videos. Thank you.